could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Pardon my interjection, oh yeah, but you so bad you stopped the intersection. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You so interesting, oh yeah. And I got time, I'm looking to invest in you, my dear, oh yeah. I'm not trying to waste no time, but you so fine, I don't mind. And my pickup line sounds like ooh, ooh, baby, you should leave your friends and up inside, 'cause you got me open, oh yeah, open. My camera lenses out of focus, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's not hard for me to notice, oh yeah. Your watch is icy, but I'm hoping it's broken, 'cause right now I'm just wasting time, I am, honey. But I really think you'll kinda find you like my pickup line. It sounds like ooh, hey, ooh, baby, you should leave your friends and I'm inside. Listen, it's not hard when you fall in love this fast, but we got all night, we should make it last. And I don't know what you had planned, but I can guarantee it ain't nothing better than hanging with me. Oh, I ain't tryna waste no time, but you so fine, I just had to spit a couple pickup lines, hey, and they sound like ooh, hey, ooh, baby, you should leave your friends and hop inside. They sound like ooh, ooh, baby, you should leave your friends and hop inside. They sound like ooh, ooh, baby, you should leave your friends and hop inside.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
This is B-Side, and you are jamming to Jennifair on air, live in full effect. Much respect. I am Queen GodIs. Let us get right down to biz and get things started. Give it up once again for Jennifair.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
So I would love for you to really just clarify this for me.
Okay.
So you're in a car, you see somebody you like, as per this first song we heard, which is called Pickup Line.
Yes.
And you really do say, ooh, you should leave your friends and hop inside. Is that the
No.
line? Because
No.
people at home need some better material. Is that?
No, I don't say anything. I probably won't say anything
You
at
probably
all.
wouldn't say. So this is the alter ego
Alter
speaking.
ego.
All right,
Yes.
cool. All right, we're going to talk about the alter ego some more, but first, before we get into that, let's introduce these players behind you.
Yes, so behind me you have Alex on bass.
Hey, Alex.
How you doing?
All right.
You have Michelle on drums.
Give it up, give it up. Come on, let's give them some love.
You have Drum Mage on keys.
Hi, Drum Mage.
And you have Carlo on electric guitar.
Carlo. And hailing from the south side of Chicago,
Yes.
home of our forever First Lady, Michelle LaVaughn Robertson
Yes.
Obama, we have Jennifair.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of times, and I want to clean this up because we want to keep going into 2019 properly. We can sound a bit territorial because the show is set in Brooklyn. My hometown is Brooklyn, and so when artists walk through the stage, we kind of like squeeze them into, like squeeze all the Brooklyn love out of them. I don't want to do that as much. Not to mention Brooklyn is a planet, in case you didn't know. So we are really all encompassing. So it's fine that you're here from
Yes,
Chicago.
thank you.
Tell us a little bit about being from the South Side and then ending up here in the planet of Brooklyn. What is that journey like for you?
Well, yeah, I lived on the South Side of Chicago, born and raised. Ended up moving to the North Side before I left, but South Side was just, all I knew was just family. I grew up with, all my friends around me, my cousins, my sisters. Super close, we took care of each other, looked out for one another. I had that real neighborly vibe being on the South Side. And I had always wanted to come to New York because of music. So I picked up and I came. And Brooklyn is a little different. New York kind of kicked my butt.
What you mean? We not like family? What you trying to say?
Y'all family now,
Yeah,
but y'all don't just
we
accept
tough love
everybody
family.
in your family, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So I had to earn it, you know what I mean?
Which is interesting because I
Yeah.
think both places have a lot of shade in a way.
Yes.
There's lots of haters everywhere, it's fine. But when somebody says they're coming to Brooklyn, especially if they've never been to New York before, their family is giving them all kind of like locks and security codes and tips on how to stay safe and not die within
Yes.
24 hours of being here. But Chicago also has a similar rep.
Yes.
So were you afraid were you curious about safety coming to Brooklyn or more so just acceptance for your music?
No, because where I grew up, it was pretty rough. So I didn't have too many concerns about security because even being out here, just walking down the street, it's like, you don't see that in Chicago. Police officers just kind of like walking up and down and patrolling the streets and things
Here?
like that. Here in Brooklyn, it's like that, not in Chicago. So I felt a little, I guess I felt I was fine because I had dealt with some crazy stuff back home. So coming out here, I didn't have that issue. My family had that issue of letting me go. When I came out here, but now I go back as much as I can, so.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we got South Side representing family and Brooklyn representing tough love.
Extended family.
Extended family, right on.
Yes.
All right, let's move into another question, which is equally as important. I did ask you this at the top of the show, so we're cheating a little bit, but I would love to ask you this again since you've had more time to let it marinate. It's a really important question, a great segue from the first question. Unicorns versus dragons.
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 Yes.
And since we're in this Game of Thrones season, you want to tell us anything about why dragons over unicorns?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Game of Thrones. No disrespect to any Game of Thrones fans, but it's more so because of How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that movie,
Got
and Toothless is like.
Shout out to Toothless.
Yeah, that's my boy.
If you could compare Brooklyn and Chicago to one or the other, unicorn or dragon, which one would be which? These are really important questions, by the way.
Unicorn or dragon? Chicago would be the dragon.
And Brooklyn would be?
And Brooklyn would be the unicorn.
I feel kind of mixed about this, but that's something to think about.
Can they be a little bit of both?
It can be.
Each part
Yes,
of
I
it?
think Brooklyn, we might need to clean, like a fire-breathing unicorn. How about that?
All right, there you go.
I think I did good on that. Good teamwork. We're going to go into the next song. The first song that we heard was called Pickup Line, in which we kind of got down to the bottom of it very quickly, that was your alter ego, perhaps the dragon side of you. So let's see where more of these kind of alter ego, where they go in the next set of songs. Give it up one more time for Jennifair. The next song is called Falling Down.
Thank you.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
It's strange way butterflies cry on the inside. Your beauty is one of a kind and I can't lie. I've seen this feeling round here maybe 2 times, but that 3rd time charm gon' stay for a lifetime. It's about time that I sent her the invite. Where we going? To the top of the world, cloud 9 for the first flight. You got me in my duffel, cards on shuffle, charge me double, yeah, her I see bezel, time froze, 'cause I'm special from this level. I'm falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for you, falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for, falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for you, falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for, you look so good, girl. I wanna harmonize. Put you first, teach me to prioritize. Lay on our backs, watch stars to the sunrise. Or we can make love till we become one, we can unify. You got me thanking God for you, for you, for you. There's nothing he won't do, won't do, won't do. And nothing in this world that I won't give you, girl. I'll travel around this world and back to you. Got me in my duffel, cards on shuffle, charge me double, yeah. Her I see bezel, time froze, 'cause I'm special from this level. Oh, I'm falling. Let's go, falling down. I'm falling, falling down. Ooh, hey, I'm falling for you, falling down. Now it's about time that I sent her the invite. Wings on her back, she could take flight. Round trip, take me round the globe in one night. One knee, one ring, marry me tonight. Yo, I'm serious, marry me. I said I'm serious, marry me. Love at first sight, we can ignite. New flying sky high, falling from a new height. And around this part of the song, I like a little bit of crowd participation. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for you. Say, falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for, falling down, hey, falling down, hey, falling down. I'm falling for you. Say, falling down, hey, I'm falling. One more time, say, falling down, hey, falling down, falling down. I'm falling for you. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. I'm falling for you.
Right on. Thank you for that. We are here live on B-side with Jennifair. That's Jenny, F-A-I-R. We're going to talk about the name in a second. You are a hip-hop, soul, R&B songwriter, vocalist, and a resident uni-dragon. I think you are the uni-dragon. I'm not going to let this go. I feel like, yeah, because you have this sweet, light, colorful, fluttery voice, and then I can see the rap finger come out in there.
Yeah,
so,
you know.
And I heard that when you first started, you were actually doing 85% MCing, and
Yes.
then you shifted into now doing more singing than rhyming. So we want to talk about that. But before we go into that, I want to just say I see you. drummer, I see you. You know, Brooklynites, we act all hardcore, but the drums is our kryptonite for sure. Yeah. And just like when we sitting here trying to play chill, all of a sudden everybody's like, so give the drummer some. Okay, so let's talk about it. Hip hop and R&B soul. We've had some artists come out and be able to do both well. Some people use kind of the rap part as a filler, just kind of because it just sounds cool over certain beats. But you actually do both very well, and you have given both a lot of attention. Tell me about that combination, and then what was the shift from going from more MCing to more singing?
Well, I started out singing in Chicago more, and then I've always had a love for hip hop. I guess I was going through this phase where I was just trying to find myself musically. And I came out to New York. I don't know if I was just inspired by all the rappers out here or something, but I was just like, you know, I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna be this like super hardcore like lyricist, and I was just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's definitely,
you know?
We recognize the Brooklyn rap finger that comes out for sure. And you only gave us a little taste of it yourself, but I could see it.
I'm trying to chill.
So it was singing more in Chicago, and then Brooklyn pulled out your inner like MC beast.
Yeah, I think so. And then, you know, I did pickup lines, and then I did an acoustic show, and then everyone was just like, now you have to give us the acoustic version of pickup lines. And then after that, I was like, all right, so I'm starting to see that I have like a bigger audience, you know, for this form of music, for singing.
Okay, so some of it is also a little bit of strategy. Yeah. And let's think about that a little bit bigger, like outside of just some of the shows that you've done, but in the industry of music, a lot of times, and we've spoken to a lot of artists on this stage about it, artists can do, we wear a lot of different hats. We can do a lot of things well, but sometimes we end up making a decision about what we want to focus on based on what is not necessarily trending or what is trending. So how does the state of hip hop, and particularly women in hip hop, affect this decision that you've made?
I think it affected it a lot. I saw that, I mean, as far as like wanting to rap more or wanting to rap less, do you mean?
Well, whichever way it went, because it seems like it went different places at different times.
I just felt like everybody was rapping.
Yeah.
Everybody raps, but I realized that not everybody was doing what I do. So I just had to kind of figure out my lane and stick to like what I do versus, you know, regardless of whatever's trending.
And how does that feel?
It feels great.
It feels great.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Especially when you get to, if I can go out and do like the Apollo and stuff like that with original music and people receive it.
That's actually not like a hypothetical situation. That's actually something that just happened.
Yeah.
I believe that you came in first place at amateur night at the Apollo at first, and then the next round you came in third place. What was that experience like? Because that is Harlem, which is also another planet from Brooklyn. We can't claim everything that Harlem does, but we love you, Harlem. But amateur night is a beast. And there was a time where I wouldn't recommend anybody. I would rather you go sing on the train. I would rather you, that would be a lot safer than to go. Right. So do they still have Sandman? Did he come out?
Yeah. The times we were there, we didn't hear him come out. It got kind of close.
Not for y'all, of course
not.
Well,
not for us, no. I didn't want to hear that. Yeah. But for some people, it got real close to him coming out.
Okay.
For the dancers, I don't know what it is about dancers at Apollo. They don't like it.
Yeah, Apollo's tough. But so what was the response like?
They loved it.
Right off the bat, like off the first note, or did it take them a couple bars?
I walked out. They were setting up their instruments. I walked out and I said, "Give us a minute." Oh, I said, "I'm from the south side of Chicago," because they had to, you know, get plugged in and stuff.
Okay. I was like, that first 20 seconds could kill you.
Right. And then I walked out and I said, "Hey, you know, from the south side of Chicago." Everybody started screaming.
Oh, okay.
So I said, "Okay, we got this. We're good."
I think they were probably scared.
Yeah, probably.
If you've seen the last episode of The Shy, maybe that was, okay, anyway, so this song was called Falling Down. You have some interesting videos, and I feel like there's, obviously you sing a lot about love and relationships, but there's an interesting image that is coming up in your work that may not land for some people as easy as it does for others. So speaking of Apollo, let's talk about this really quickly. What's the harshest criticism that you have ever received, and what is the greatest praise?
The harshest criticism is probably my look. So trying to figure out as far as how my image was gonna be. Sometimes people are not always like accepting if you're too hardcore, like lesbian, but then I didn't want to be overly sexual. So I feel like a lot of the times I wasn't really taken seriously unless I was super like dolled up or something where it just had to like exemplify like sex. But then again, it's like there's a market for it, but it's harder to break through when you're super like hardcore lesbian too. But I had to figure out my medium and what I was comfortable with. And I think that me the way I am, I love how I am, and people accept me for that, which I'm grateful for. My greatest praise would have to be my mother. My mother had a stroke, right? Over a year and a half ago. She's doing fine.
Okay.
But to have her call me during her recovery and all the things that she was going through, to tell me how proud she is of who I am and the way I decide to live my life and the decisions that I make, that's my biggest praise. Yeah.
Amen.
I'm getting
Shout out
emotional,
to
sorry.
all mothers everywhere
Yeah.
in the cosmos and on earth. We bless all of you and thank you for holding us up.
Yes.
And shout out to Mother Earth, because there's this interesting thing happening in the world right now where, as in the title of the last song, a lot of things are falling down so we can find our new medium, our new center, our new balance, because things have to shift. And thank you for being part of that shift. Give it up one more time for Jennifair. We're going to go into the next song, which is called She's Got It All.
She's got it all.
They want all of her attention, all of her affection, but she pointed her energy right into my direction, and I will give her all of my time. Alright, yeah. They've been trying for some days now, trying different ways now, but she's spending her time with me. I got that girl on lockdown, and I know she is mine. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the way that she talks and the way that she wants and the way that I'm lost in the songs, and she's mine. Hey, she's got it all. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the way that she talks and the way that she wants and the way that I'm lost in the songs, and she's mine. Hey, she's got it all. Try to bring her flowers, give expensive showers, but all that money can't compare to my love every hour. And I will get it right every time. Alright, yeah. They've been going undercover, say they like no other, but all she wants is me. I'm her sophisticated lover, and I know she is mine. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the way that she talks and the way that she wants it, the way that I'm lost in the songs, and she's mine.
Yes. I mean, wow. Were y'all ready? Yeah. If we ain't ready, gotta get ready. So we're listening to some selections from a project called The Tale of Two Cities, which is a nod to Brooklyn and Chicago and your experiences in both places. We're going to talk about this project and the formation of these songs. But let's talk about Littler You.
Okay.
Smaller You. What was the first song you ever wrote? What was that moment like? How did it light a spark in you?
The first song I ever wrote was called Why. And it was awful.
That sounds about right.
Like, why did I do that?
Can you sing a little bit of it for us?
Oh.
Please, exclusive,
It was just like,
exclusive.
Why things can't just work out how we planned. I just don't seem to understand. I know that I want you and you want me too. Ah, come on. I was like,
yeah. I give her a round of applause for that. I can see it. I see the scene.
Oh gosh.
Who was an influence for you back then? And how
Back
old were
then?
you? Yeah.
Musical influence?
Well, how old were you when you wrote this?
When I wrote
classic
that, I
called
think
Why?
I was like 15,
Oh,
16.
Okay.
Yeah, probably something like.
And that was your very first song ever?
Yeah, very first song I
And who
ever
was an
wrote.
influence for you at that time?
An influence musically?
Yes.
Or Brandy, who's probably still an influence
Shout out to
now.
Brandy,
Yeah.
forever hero, yeah. Beautiful voice.
Missy, back then, what was that? Kanye, I was listening to rap, Eminem, Lauryn Hill, Anita Baker, Sade. Some to name a few.
And what was the moment like when you started to sing for your family? And you told them that this is what you wanted to do?
Man, I've been singing since I could talk, so they were kind of just like, all right, well.
But 15 is when you started to take it
15 is when I
seriously.
started to write my own lyrics and different things like that.
So they weren't surprised?
No, they
And what's
weren't.
their reaction now?
Their reaction now, they're proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably still tired of hearing me sing, but supportive. Supportive.
Finish this sentence. If I was not doing this, I would be...
Dead.
Whoa, that was very morbid, very fast.
Sorry.
Really? No, that's real, like dead. If you weren't singing, you would be dead.
I can't not do this, so I don't understand how I'd be able to do anything else.
I had to take a moment of silence on that. That really is,
I don't see myself doing nothing else.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
What if life made you have to pick something on the side?
If we have to not be so morbid, I guess.
I just
That
want
was just the first word that popped up. I'm good, guys.
Yeah, no,
Am I?
we trust. we trust you.
If I had to do something else, could it still be in this
It could
field?
be
Like, can I
whatever you-
write for somebody or like,
Sure, I mean,
you know, maybe behind the scenes, but performing and
but it
writing
would
and
have
singing,
it would still be in the same
I would have
realm.
to do this.
My favorite video of yours that I just saw very briefly is you singing a rendition of Emotions
Yes.
in your Best Buy shirt.
Yes.
It was such a beautiful, like, simple moment. Because you know, we go into Best Buy, we go into Guitar Center, we go into these stores, and we're like, yo, let me get this, let me get that. You know, you really are talking to like the next Michael Jackson, Beyonce, the list
Never
goes on.
know.
You just never know. So that's just a note to the audience at home. Be nice. You know what I mean? So let's talk about Tale of Two Cities. Tale of Two Cities, you may have heard this title before, echoed from Charles Dickens' classic novel, Tale of Two Cities, referencing both London and Paris. It's about resurrection, it's about revolution, it's about a lot of interesting themes. So you decided to name this project Tale of Two Cities, nod to Brooklyn and Chicago. Tell us about it.
So I actually worked on A Tale of Two Cities with Drum Mage, just behind me.
Shout out to Drum Mage, who's
Yeah.
also a producer and holding it down on the keys.
Yes, so we just kind of wanted to, it was a crazy like first 4 years
Of
that I
working
was
on this
here.
one project.
Yeah,
Yeah,
since we've been,
tell me
we
about
went
it.
through like so many transitions of trying to figure out the type of music that we wanted to do. And yeah, so we buckled down, and I wanted to tell my story, I guess, of it kind of takes you on a journey. From the beginning, it's very beautiful, and then it kind of gets to the end where it's
Morbid.
morbid, right? And then it's like that's kind of what I was going through over like the whole my first 4 years.
How many songs would you say you all recorded in total?
Drumming, I have over like 300 songs.
300 songs.
Yeah.
And how many songs made the actual project?
14.
14.
14 songs, yeah.
Wow. Will we ever get to hear the other 286?
Probably not.
This is music, not math. I'm just playing. It's all connected. I'm just playing.
Probably
not ever.
No.
Like those are like throwaways.
Because we're just going to keep making stuff.
Keep making stuff.
Yeah. Maybe.
Have you read Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens?
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
I got to be honest. I really named it A Tale of Two Cities because I really like J. Cole. And he had to name his song. But I know of the book. I've never read
Charles
it.
Dickens, J. Cole, you pick one.
You
It's
know
all
what I
right.
mean?
It's all good. It's all good. What's your superpower?
My superpower.
Besides like jacking people for their book titles and then flipping it. Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Love.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I got a big heart.
So we sit Donald Trump in front of you right now. And
this is touchy.
what would you say to Donald?
What would I say to him?
Look him in the eyes.
Are you Donald?
Nobody wants to be Donald? Keisha, will you be Donald? Shout out to our producer, Keisha Cole in the
What would I
front row.
say to Donald, man?
What would you say? Come on, give us something.
I know, I'm so sick of yours.
I think I would just like take his phone. I don't really like when he tweets.
You would take his phone.
Yeah.
That is actually one of the more loving things you could do. Like take his phone and hurl it, or just take it and be like,
Break it, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oddly loving, I guess. And give us some quick advice. In a world where there's this like a new phase of just something disgusting happening, where just when you start to get a little bit of second wind and feel good about the day, you turn on whatever media platform you use and you get a headline that tells you some other craziness. What's your advice for us on how to keep the love vibration high?
I think you kind of have to you got to take a break from that stuff. You got to protect your energy. Because I know a lot of times I see a lot of filth all over my timeline. It doesn't matter what it's about. And sometimes I literally just have to take a break and just, protect my center.
Take a break, protect your center. Let's
Yeah.
take another music break so we can get some more energy to fuel us to all this love that we're going to have to be hurling at people. Fight with love, folks. The next two songs we're going to do back to back. It's called Touch You and With Me.
Yes.
Interesting. Give it up one more time for Jennifair.
DJ, please play it one more time. I need the song replaying in her mind. I need the song replaying in her mind. 1, 2, 3, go! Maybe we should take a break. Sweat dripping all around you. Baby, don't sweat out your face. Let's sit down and around and 2, 3, or 4. Let me knock your socks off right. Thank you for blessing. We can cap the night we play. Let me get your rocks off right. Thanks for undressing. I wanna touch you. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna. You know this is not a race. We can go on for hours. Take this love to outer space. We can bring back a star or 2, 3, or 4. Let me knock your socks off right. Thank you for blessing. We can cap the night we play. Let me get your rocks off right. Thanks for undressing. I wanna touch you. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna. You know I put that on my kids. We gon' do it like just like this, hey. Hey. You know I put that on my kids. We gon' do it like just like this, hey. Hey. DJ, please play it one more time. I need the song replaying in her mind. I need the song replaying in her mind. I need the song replaying in her mind. I said, DJ, please play it one more time. I need the song replaying in her mind. I need the song replaying in her mind. I need the song replaying in her mind. Switch. We can.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna do one more song. Give it up again for Jennifair.
Yeah. This ain't no ordinary kind of love. We've reached those limits they never touched. But I wouldn't trade this experience for anyone else. You'll see, everything you need is in me. Yeah. I've been writing this forever. Oh, we said it was forever, but we already know nothing lasts forever. But in my soul, I know better. I know better than to say some things when I'm angry. Go to bed when we're angry. Let you leave me before we married. I love you until we're buried. 'Cause I'll give up all that I own just to keep you. And I'll give my very last dime just to feed you. Ain't no more me without you, girl. I need you with me. With me. Yeah. This city ain't meant for what we've been down. Testing our patience, we fighting yell. And sometimes we both get overwhelmed. But we know each other more than we know ourselves. Hey, you've been wanting this song forever. I know we said it was forever, but we already know nothing lasts forever. But in my soul, I know better. I know better than to say some things when I'm angry. Go to bed when we're angry. Let you leave
Side Live here with Jennifair. I am, we just heard Touch You and With Me. I'm gonna go ahead and hand out some tissues to the band. Anybody in the audience? This could also be for sweat. Thug tears or sweat, it doesn't. Okay, well these are for you then, you can have those. Really beautiful. I wanna give the band some more love.
Yes.
First of all, Michelle, don't make us kick you out of here. Like really, like just, I'm like, oh, you're gonna do that now? Like, okay, great job. Really, really, really wonderful, all of you, thank you. Quote, "You are so amazing. I love the density of your sound. It feels like soul food." This is what a fan has said about your work.
Wow.
Yeah. So shout out to that person.
Yeah.
What is your favorite soul food
My favorite soul food?
besides music?
I would have to say collard greens.
Collard greens. Is there a place in Chicago or Brooklyn that makes the bomb collard greens that we can shout out?
My mom.
Shout out to your
house,
mom, yeah.
Anybody in my family, my aunt, my mom, my sisters, somebody.
Yeah.
Just come to my house.
Shout out to your mom.
Yeah.
Shout out to all moms. I want to give a special shout out to Miss Tuttle, who is also a mom that I feel her presence in the building. So you don't know who she is, but I'm just saying that. And Parlo, you go ahead and wipe those thug tears. He started out with sweat, and he was like, "Let me just." Have you ever done weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs? Has that ever been something that has come up for you to do, and how is that?
I've had somebody ask me to sing at a wedding before, but I guess I don't know if they got married or not because I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh.
But I sang at a funeral before.
You did.
That was difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. Like singing.
I
at
think you
funerals.
could, because you got people like already crying in the midst of like a fun event,
Yeah.
so you might be able to just do that without any sweat. I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Complex and L Boogie in the audience. We love it when we have our hip hop community and friends in the building.
Oh, that's just-
Let's do a lightning round. I'm gonna throw out some names, and I just want you to give me one word that's the first word that comes to mind. And please don't feel like I'm putting you on the spot. It's really not to like
just like,
expose
what's
any
up?
biases. It's really just to see what your personal association with these words are. And the theme for right now is hip hop, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw out the first name is Queen Latifah.
Royalty.
Royalty. Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Thoroughbred.
Oh, okay. All right. We that's fine. Missy Elliott.
Innovator.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
The audience is not playing, so we don't need y'all
Cardi
sound
B.
effects.
Oh, grr.
Of course, that's fine.
Yeah.
Her sound effects are fine. Y'all's are not. Let's do a couple more. Bahamadia, are you familiar?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to throw that out to the universe, so y'all go and figure out who that is because there's a lot to sink your teeth into there. Tierra Whack, are you familiar?
Oh, Tierra Whack.
Yeah.
Man, just fresh.
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 And Lake Kelly.
What's her name?
Am I saying that correctly? Lakely?
Lakele.
Lakele. Everybody said it. It was like 3 different pronunciations.
But she said
47, the
Khaleesi's-
one with the mask.
Khaleesi's guy, so it's Lakele.
Lakele.
Yeah.
I got it.
Lakele, dope.
Dope.
Just, I don't know any other word for it. Just dope. Yeah.
And Jennifair.
Jennifair, universal.
Right on. Good answers. And we're going to do some more word associations, but these are not necessarily in hip hop. These are just kind of some terms that come up in your work and that are just themes of the world. The first one is feminism.
Feminism, a word to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
feminism.
your personal association.
Necessary.
Necessary. Faith.
Oh, I can't say necessary. Faith, life changing.
Fear.
Stop.
Friendship.
Subjective.
Activism.
Important.
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture. Chill.
Chill, like as in fall back chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chill.
And let's do one more. Hustle.
Hustle. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
That's 2 words. Sorry.
That's fine. Given the associations with the word hustle in recent times, you can have 10 words. And most significantly, we're going to give a huge rest in peace to I think we got to witness a really beautiful moment of life and spirit in a way that we haven't witnessed in a very long time with Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Anything that you want to talk about, as this, I imagine that this is like a big platform, being in New York for 4 years and then landing this show, which a lot of artists who've been here for 20 years have not been on this show. And we're in our small little corner of the universe, but it's still a special place to be. Is there something that you want to say for a lot of people who are not familiar with you, who've never seen you before, and this is your big moment to say to everybody watching who will watch this in perpetuity? What would you want to share with the world?
First, I just want to say it's a great opportunity. It's a blessing to be here. Thank you for this. I would just want people to take me as I am. I mean, I'm just a girl from the south side of Chicago who came out to New York and did it my way. And New York was just, welcoming, and they took me in. So listen to the music. I am all about just the music. What I want to create, hopefully, something that I do will connect with my listeners. The music is the most important thing to me.
And speaking of that, let's make it even more specific. There's a young woman, maybe 8 years old at home, or 15, and are grappling with some of the themes that you've had to grapple with in your life. Image, sexuality, presentation, what pronouns do I put in a song? How do I make these songs authentic and still accessible to people? What do you say to this young woman who is maybe looking at a career in the music and thinking about where she fits in and how to put herself out there in a way that is authentic but also still feels good and safe and healthy? What do you say to that particular audience person?
I say, believe in yourself. It starts with you. Trust your process. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes probably, but that doesn't mean you stop. Do we ever stop making mistakes? No, we just learn from them. Keep very solid individuals around you and people that believe in your vision the way you believe in it. Trust the universe, have faith in God. Love yourself.
That's a good one.
Love yourself. That's
and
important.
For a lot of people, they say it, and for a lot of people, it's easier said than done. But that's a lot of jewels, little girl, whoever you are who's watching. Put this on instant replay, and that goes for everybody too. You are a gem, our Unidragon.
Thank you.
Definitely. Can we keep her? How many songs do we get out of her? Just one more? Are we at that point? All right, we're at that point. Give it up for her one more time.
Thank you.
We just want to go to our close now. Thank you, audience, for being here so much. So much has been going on in the world and also in the Chi, our Midwest sister town, that it is only fair, Jennifair, that is, that we brought you a musical tale of two cities by way of tonight's awesome set. Repping Brooklyn, of course, and Chicago. We got much love for y'all too. Thank you so much, Jennifair and crew, for this two-city soundscape hip-hop soul mashup. We are so happy to share you with such an important place in the world of art and culture. And we wish you and our Chi-Town extended fam all the best. Yes, yes. If you want more live BK worldwide music fusion, you can check out this and past episodes of B-Side on our YouTube channel, peep our podcast, or come on by the studio and get a dose up close. I am your host, Queen GodIs, saying we love you, Brooklyn, and you. The marathon continues. Till next time.
in the shower, another half an hour getting dressed. Homies leaning on the horn louder. You know I had to hit the streets fresh, cruising down Broadway bumping. Stop for the strangers in the street. Look beyond the shades and I spotted her. Man, she look good enough to eat. Yo, red bottoms on when she walk. Mac around her lips when she talk. Brown hair blowing in the wind. with me because I'm going in. Hey, she knew I wanted something. She told me to speak my mind. Now I ain't scared of nothing. Her beauty was one of a kind. Oh man, I said I wanted to love her. She told me to fall in line. But girl, you got that something. I won't stop till I make you mine. Say it after me, I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. Yo, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, I'm me. I'm smooth like that, hey. You the type I only see when I'm asleep. I'm smooth like that, say. It's obvious, faith, wanted us to me. Yo, so how about you let me take you for a drink? Yo, sex on the beach by the bar. Yo, whole club looking like a star. Yo, bust a couple moves on the floor. Oh, DJ, give a little more, here we go. She knew I wanted something. She told me to speak my mind. Now I ain't scared of nothing, no. One of a kind, lover. She told me to fall in line. But girl, you got that something. I won't stop till I make you mine. Say it after me, I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. Keep this going, keep this going. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that. I said I'm smooth like that, yo. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, I'm me. I'm smooth like that, say. You the type I only see when I'm asleep. I'm smooth like that, say. It's obvious, faith wanted us to be. I'm smooth like that, say. So how about you let me take you for a day? I'm smooth like that, say. She knew I wanted something. She told me to speak my mind. I ain't scared of nothing, baby. I'm down, lover. Hey, ooh, something, baby. Yo, lion, brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, don't know how to behave. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, don't know how to behave. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, don't know how to behave. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, don't know how to behave. One more. Encore, encore. All right, let's do it. Let's do Superstar. Let's get it. How's everybody feeling? You guys having a good time? Thank you to BRIC TV for having us, man. This is such a blessing. It's great to be here. We are some superstars tonight, you understand? Everybody out here, everybody behind here. Let's get it. Said boo if you want to. Oh, maybe alright, alright, alright. Tell me what you gon' do. Oh, 'cause baby you might, you might, you might. 'Cause you're a superstar. And it's your night, your night, your night. Said boo if you want to. Oh, you can just ride, just ride, just ride. Second, I see it all clear. I'm supposed to be here. Supposed to be with her like I go here. No fear, I'm the best at it. Flipping it, pat it, grab it and stab it. I'm a fanatic. You sound special, I gotta have it. Premonition and intuition. Well, whatever it is, you got my attention. Under a magnifying glass, it isn't, it's just super. With no filter, I kill, not for real, but that thing in the coffin, coroner here, cornered in order to, hey, name, please. Hey, keep it going, babe. I had the sense it right. I got the lyrics right. Hey, bring the hook in. Boo if you want to. Oh, baby, alright, alright, alright. Tell me what you gon' do. Oh, 'cause baby, you might, you might, you might. You're a superstar. And it's your night, your night, your night. Boo if you want to. Just ride, just ride, just ride. Break it down. I flaunt you. I want you. You got something that I can't show everybody. No, that's my body. You're nobody and I'm nobody, but we're somebody together. So never say never and pick the pace up. Oh, I got you open, got you open, I got you open, I got you open. Let me get up in the line, yeah. Ooh, hey, ooh, that's that falsetto. Yo, repeat, maybe you want to. Ooh, maybe you're right, alright, alright. Tell me what you gon' do. Ooh, maybe you might, you might, you might. You're a superstar, and it's your night, your night, your night. Maybe you want to. Ooh, you can just ride, just ride, just ride. Break it down, break it down, break it down. You're a superstar, and it's your night, your night, your night. Yeah. And it's your night, your night, your night. Thank you so much.